So let's go ahead and put some forms on my practice hand. So what you'll want to do is you just take some Scotch tape and you just go ahead and wrap it around the finger. Once you have it around that finger nice and secure, you're going to be able to go ahead and put your form on there. So how I do my nail forms is I take it off and then I take this little part and put it on the back of the form. That just kind of helps that form keep structure as you're building that nail up. First, I'm going to show you guys an example of a wet bead. Didn't really dry off that brush too much before dipping it into the powder. You don't want to do it like that because as you can see, I got a wet bead. So as you guys can see, I'm wiping my brush off just a little bit too much before I go and put that into my powder. There's that dry bead and you will not be able to do anything with that. So here is a bead I feel is great. We're gonna go ahead and dip it in there, get that brush saturated. We're gonna swipe it off and swipe it off again, dab it into the powder. This bead is considerably better. There's definitely structure there. It's not falling off. I would call this a good bead. I like to start here at the tip of it if I'm using a form because you want to start building that structure of the nail, like what shape it's going to be, how long you want it to be. So that's what those grids are on the forms for. I advise you guys to really use them. They come in handy. So I am using the middle of the brush to pat down this acrylic. You will find yourself adding multiple beads unless you're just a natural and you pick up on these things easily. Some people can pick it up and only use like 1 or 2 beads, and that also depends on the size of your brush, keep in mind, and how long of a nail you're doing. If you're doing longer nails, you definitely will need a brush this size, which is an 8, or larger if you're doing those extra long nails. This is definitely not a nail you want to finish with. There's no apex there, and what that means is there should be a little lump there in the middle of the nail to bring strength and structure to that nail so they don't easily break. So I am going to add another bead there to try to give it a little bit more apex, a little bit more structure and strength on this nail. If you found this video helpful, please leave this video a like, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.